I wanted to make a video real quick about something that I feel like God is doing, and I think I'm correct in what God is doing. And He's kind of shown me um, what He's doing because I can visualize it. So He's showing me. I was watching the movie 300, and that's when it kind of got the visual. Um, God is uniting piece by piece, warrior by warrior, all the strongest warriors out there across the planet, all of them. He's uniting them. I can, you know, piece by piece until he makes a phalanx. I don't know if you've heard of a phalanx before, but it's the tight unit of Spartans, shoulder to shoulder, um, of how strong they are. Uh, it makes them way stronger because they're shoulder to shoulder, and instead of just one guy fighting by himself, basically. And that's what I feel like God's doing. He's putting together a phalanx, like in the movie 300. I'm not even joking. This hit me pretty strong, you know. He's like putting a phalanx together of his strongest warriors. And they don't even have to be, this is what I thought about as well. It doesn't matter what their background is. God knows who the strongest warriors are. Trust me. Trust me. He does. I don't care if they're an atheist right now. God knows if they're one of his strongest warriors. He'll bring an atheist to the phalanx. No bullshit. If he's strong, if he's one of the strongest people on the planet, even an atheist, he'll bring it. Even an agnostic, God will bring it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be all Christians. It doesn't have to be. God's no respecter of persons. God knows who's his strongest warriors. He does. And some of them I feel like he's already brought to my channel. Some of the strongest warriors on the planet. He's brought to my channel. He has. Yeah. And it doesn't matter about gender. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The phalanx can have women, men. Doesn't matter. In this phalanx that God has. Doesn't matter. It's like a spiritual phalanx, you know what I mean? That God's trying to unite, you know? It feels like soldier of the Lord, you'd be part of the phalanx, you know what I mean? Mary Magdalene would be part of the phalanx. You know who you are, Mary Magdalene. Even Mary Magdalene, she was a strong warrior for Jesus. She was. But anyway, so I have no doubt he's assembled, because God is smart. He's assembled probably the strongest warriors to my channel already. Already. He's already done it. God will do the work. He'll do it. He'll make it happen. I just have to try to improve myself. Make stupid videos, you know, and then eventually they'll come to me, you know what I mean? And then I'll try to push them away. But God's like, no. Because God knows I'm a one-man army. In my mind, I'm a one-man army. He's like, no. Throw that one-man army bullshit out the window, all right? You're not a one-man army. You got an army out there, all right? I'm like, where's King Leonidas, though? Where is he, you know? So I can be right next to him in the phalanx. He's like, you're the King Leonidas. Oh, shit. This hit me as well, because God knows I'm trying to pass the buck of lead commander, lead general to somebody else. I'm like, there has to be a higher ranking general out there. There has to be. that, I can be like second in command to him. God's like, no, you're the King Leonidas. You're the lead general on the ground. Like, shit. All right. All right. I don't know. I don't know about this, God. I don't know about this. He's like, trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, all right. You know what you're doing. All right. All right. Because in my mind, I don't think I'm like, I don't. I feel like I have too many injuries. Something. I'm like, I'm too damaged. Something. I'm not capable of being the top dog leader. You know what I mean? In my mind, I don't think so. Clearly, you know what I mean? But God sees it differently, I think. That's kind of what I realized when I was watching the movie 300. He wants me to be the King Leonidas. He does. I'm not bullshitting you. So, hopefully I can be a better role model in more time, you know what I mean? To be worthy of that role, you know what I mean? But anyways, I can kind of see what God's doing, how he's piecing people together, piecing people to bit by bit. I can even feel some of you are strong, united with me more than others. Like I can actually feel you, you know what I mean? Like in a phalanx. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. I wish I was bullshitting, but I'm not. You're like, how's that possible? Everyone's so far away from you physically. It's possible. I don't know how God's doing it, but I feel like he's making like a spiritual phalanx of his strongest warriors that have survived the worst abuse imaginable. You know what I mean? And God knows who's survived the worst abuse imaginable. If he knows about what I survived, he knows what others have survived out there. And that's who I want in my phalanx. I want someone that survived the hell, at least close to the hell that I survived. At least close. Because I know what that would create. You know what I mean? And God does as well. Like all the scapegoats basically. A part of the phalanx, you know what I mean? The strongest. But that's the thing. This is the curious part. Jesus wants me to be like the leader down here. I swear. If I'm wrong, strike me down, Jesus. That's what I got from today. That you want me to be the King Leonidas. That's what I got from you. So, anyway. So, but yeah. It kind of sucks that like Jesus does this from a different, I don't know. But at the same time, he's doing it through me. So it is kind of like him leading. It's interesting how Jesus does things. It is. He could put aside, he can, and I've noticed this. He can put aside my will and what I want to say to the camera, to what he wants to say to the camera. I'm noticing that now. We're like so joined up, or I feel like a lot of him is within me, to the point where I can feel when it's him talking, when it's Jesus talking, instead of me saying what I want to say about nonsense, if that makes sense. Scary, I know. But anyways, so anyways, so that's what I feel like God's doing, and I feel like I'm right about this. He's creating a spiritual phalanx of warriors, his strongest warriors. He's bringing them to me. In one way or another, eventually, all of them will be brought to me. I don't care what their background is. Like I said, they could be a hardcore atheist. If they're one of God's strongest warriors, God will have them find. God will make them find a way to see my videos and unite with me. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because God knows as well as I do. Not all of the strongest warriors are all Christians. They're not. There could be atheists, agnostics. You know, God knows all. He knows who's the strongest ones, no matter what their background is. Doesn't matter. It could surprise you. It surprised me that God knew. God knew how strong I was. It surprised me that He knew that when nobody else did. Nobody would have assumed, but God was so damn smart that He knew that I was trying to outsuffer Jesus, and that was making me stronger and stronger and stronger. You know what I mean? He knew that. God was that smart. He bypassed all prophets, apostles of the cult, of their religion. He bypassed all that. He saw through all that shit, saw me, and He knew what He saw with me, if that makes sense. He's like, He's the strongest, even though He's never told anybody. He is, and I know it. He was right. He was right. Like I said, God's smart as hell. He is. If He knew I was the strongest back then, when nobody else knew, He's smart. Super smart. But anyways, not to toot my own horn or anything. I know damn well someone else is stronger than me. I know damn well. The God that knew that I was strong is stronger than me. That's how I know. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. What I call Kakarot, he's stronger than me. Way stronger. Way stronger. Like, he's so strong that I know he's hiding his full strength from me. Jesus is hiding his full strength from me. I know he is. I'm trying to gauge how strong he is. He won't show me. He's way stronger. I know he is than what he's letting on. Way stronger. He's a beast. I'm like, why don't you come down and lead the army? Why do you want me to do it? You know what I mean? Why do you want the battle axe to do it? He's like, because this is how I want it done. And I totally feel I'm right about that. This is how Jesus wants it done. He wants it done like this. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to come down himself, you know, and in his, you know, resurrected body, run the army himself. He doesn't want to do it like that. He doesn't. So I'm like, shit, all right. But at the same time, he'll command the army and run the army through me. I know he will. Like I said, some of the time talking to videos, I know it's him talking. I know it is. It's not me. It's Yahweh talking. I know it is. I'm like, it's Yahweh that's fused within me, you know? He's talking through me. This phalanx idea, for example, that came from him. That came from him. It clicked with me, yes, but it came from him, and he showed me how he's doing it. A lot of people are like, yeah, God's pressurizing, making diamonds out of the survivors of abuse, which is true. He is. But he's also, with those diamonds, he's creating a phalanx. He's uniting the diamonds. All the diamonds that God has created, his strongest diamonds, he's uniting them. Or he will eventually. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm right about that. Or strike me dead, God, right now if I'm wrong. But I feel like I'm right about that. From everything I've gone through up to this point, it feels like God's creating all these diamonds across the globe, uniting them, eventually uniting them together as a phalanx. You know what I mean? Basically, united warriors, his strongest diamonds, he's uniting them together. In the spiritual realm, you name it. And maybe even in the physical sometimes we may connect in the physical world arena. You know what I mean? Not to say Tito Ortiz is one of them. Maybe he is. Maybe he's one of God's strongest diamonds. He could be. He's one of the strongest UFC warriors. You know what I mean? He could have been uniting part of the phalanx right then. Me and him. On live camera as well. You know what I mean? He's one of the real gladiators. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, sometimes it can happen in the physical. You know what I mean? Uniting with the phalanx. I don't know. Some may say I'm crazy for saying that, but I think I'm right about this. You know what I mean? I do think I'm right. But I really wanted somebody else to be King Leonidas, besides me. Make me the second in command captain with less pressure, less responsibility. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That way that I can follow the leader, you know. He messes up, it's not on me. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? But at the same time, I do feel like I'm taking orders from someone else. So I'm not really the lead. You know what I mean? I'm not the lead general. Not the real lead general. It's Kakarot. Jesus. Whatever name you want to call him. Yahweh. He's the one that's calling the shots. He's the smart one. Out of the two of us, he's the smart one. I'm just the battle axe that just swings full force. Full force battle axe of truth, coming your way. That's what I was going to call myself, the battle axe of truth, coming your way. Words of truth, cut you like a battle axe of truth. I was thinking about making a video about the battle axe of truth, because I want to make it more to the name on top of the battle axe. Make it battle axe of truth. Damn right. Because I want to. Because words matter. Words have power. You know what I mean? Even to my detriment, words have power. Even to my detriment. The battle axe's words can cut himself down. You know, so I gotta be careful. You know, gotta talk better about myself. Enough about that. But anyways, that's what this video is about. I really wanted to make a video about this tonight as well. But that idea of a phalanx keeps on going through my mind. That I know I'm right about this. That's what God's doing. All the survivors of the worst scapegoating, all the survivors, he's making a diamond out of all of us. Each of us making a diamond out of all that pressure of being scapegoated. Making us diamonds that were strong as hell. You know, and once we're strong as hell, it will unite us together so we're even stronger like a phalanx. So there was a line in 300. He's like, Spartan strength is as strong as the person next to him. And I think that God was trying to tell me that. I'm as strong as I'm as strong as the person that's next to me. You know what I mean? So Spartan strength comes from the warrior next to him, basically. something like that. Because I don't know. God believes I will be more effective if I have a phalanx of warriors rather than just me going guns blazing by myself like I have been. You know what I mean? God knows I've been like that, like the captain in the 300 movie that breaks rank, goes wild. He breaks rank. After he sees his son get killed, he breaks rank. That's what I've been doing. I've broken rank. I'm like, God can't deliver on anything. I'm just going guns blazing, you know. You know, I'm like, I'll, I'll, I'll do, you know, we'll figure this out as we go, you know. But as far as like phalanx and stuff, I wasn't doing that. I was just going guns blazing. One man army. I was one man army. Do this whole purpose my damn self. That's not what God wants. You know? That was the period of time where I'm like, God's not going to fulfill His promise at all. Never. You know, it's not even close to being a reality. So I broke rank. You know, I'm like, fuck this shit. You know, I started just going wherever. You know, I'm like going to dangerous territory where you know the enemy hangs out. Everywhere they hang out, I was going there. You know, I broke rank. I just forget about protecting myself. You know what I mean? Psychopaths, have at it. You know, take me down, target me. That's what I was doing. I broke rank. I did. Yeah, what God wanted, and I admit that. So, it's amazing the things that will affect me. Like, man, like I'm alive for no reason. You know, I'm just a loner. What am I doing? So I broke rank. Like, fuck it. But anyways, that's the main thing I want to talk about in this video. Is that, but I feel like God's like, just chill. You know, creating the phalanx, just chill. You don't have to break rank and go guns blazing out there towards the enemy yourself, fighting the whole enemy by your damn self. God's tired of me trying to take down the enemy by my damn self by now. He's tired of it. He's like, we're gonna give you a damn army. God damn it. Create a damn phalanx of the strongest warriors. We can take down the enemy together, all right? It's happening. We're organizing. We're uniting all the strongest warriors, you know, like soldier of the Lord, you know. That's one of the soldiers of the phalanx. You know, God's bringing us together. You know what I mean? People think I'm making this up, but I'm not. You know what I mean? He is. He's coordinating stuff. He is. He's tired of me trying to take down the whole damn enemy by myself. Draw all enemies to me. He's tired of it. He's sick of it. He's like, just chill. He's like, just chill, all right? Just chill. I'm like, all right. I'm chilled. God knows I wanted to end this war such a long time ago. It's not even funny. I wanted to end this whole damn war my damn self. It's not even funny. I'm not making it up. I'm like, I wanted to bring everybody to the ground, like all psychopaths are shocked in horror with my actions. You know what I mean? Basically. Everything they hold dear, wreck it all. One way or another. But anyway. But yeah, God's tired of my recklessness, I think. He is. He's like, you're not going to win the damn war like this. You're not going to win the damn war like this. One man show. trying to, snuff out all the enemy yourself and draw all enemies to you. You're not going to win the war yourself, all right? I'm like, all right, goddamn, all right. All right. But I admit, willpower is not enough. My own willpower is not enough to win this war. My own willpower, it has to take more. So God's showing me what he's doing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like, it's interesting. Jesus won the war, but he allows the war to continue to sharpen us. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. He allows the war to continue to sharpen us up. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But I'm not sure that if the opposition knew that, that's what God was doing by allowing the warfare to continue, basically. It was sharpening all of us, you know what I mean? Like, into what God wants eventually, you know what I mean? Like a master craftsman, a master potter, like Harry Potter, kind of. He's making us, you know what I mean? In an ugly sort of way, a very ugly way, sort of way to make a diamond. God's been making the diamond the most ugly way imaginable with me, making the diamond in the most brutal way imaginable until I'm shining. I'm shining like that. That's what God, all this hell on earth was for. It was to make me shine like that. That's what all this was about. It was to make me shine like a diamond. All the hell on earth was just to make me shiny. Thank you, God. Thank you. All that was just, I could have just put some gloss on me or something. You didn't have to make me go through all that crazy shit, you know? But no, God has to do a certain crazy way, even if you don't understand it, which I didn't understand it. Who would have thought all those violent things against me was to make me a diamond? All those horrific, violent things against me was to make a diamond out of me. Who would have thought that? Not me. But God's crazy. I'll say to the day I die, God is a crazy craftsman. Anyways, enough about that. But that's all I want to say. Is like, God's creating a phalanx. I'm pretty sure I'm right. A spiritual phalanx of his strongest warriors to be united eventually with me leading the way eventually. If I'm up for it. If I'm finally up for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? I don't. God knows that. He's like, you're not doing anything. I'm like, I know I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching Dragon Ball Z. I know that's all I'm doing, god damn it. Has the army been formed yet? So I can stop watching Dragon Ball Z? Can we start the war now? Have all the strongest warriors been assembled yet? Can we start the war now? You were in war the whole damn time. Yes, I have been. But in the eye of the hurricane, I watched some Dragon Ball Z. Don't you forget it. And when we win this war, guess what I'll do? Watch Dragon Ball Z again. When the war is won, what do you want to do? Watch Dragon Ball Z. Very easy to please myself. It doesn't take much to make me happy, you know. But anyway, that's all I want to say for this video. So yeah, eventually I'll have a whole army, and then I'll get a microphone for you people, so I'm louder, so I can bark orders at you and scare the shit out of you. bark commands at you, so I'll scare everybody out there. You know, and scare the psychopaths shitless. Have a megaphone. Have a megaphone and just scare all of them. They're like, what the hell? We hear them across the whole town. Damn right you can. Damn right. That's me barking orders on a microphone and to YouTube at the same time. Microphone, megaphone, on YouTube, all at once. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. Somehow, some way. I'm not the most technology person there is, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure out this microphone thing eventually. How to connect a microphone to YouTube to make me louder. How do I do it, you know? But there is, you know, I don't know. I won't say it. Nah, I won't say it. I know someone that uses a microphone on his videos and always use the microphone. You know what I mean? But I won't say it. I won't even say it. It's definitely not the microphone and being loud that makes the man. I'll say that. I'll leave it at that. Just because you can yell at a microphone and sound meaner on your videos and louder doesn't mean shit, all right? And I'll leave it at that, okay? I'll leave it at that. All right. That's all I'll say. Yeah. That's good enough for this video. I'm satisfied with this video. To post this video tonight, I'm satisfied. I am. And so is Kakarot. Or Yahweh. He's satisfied. I can feel it. He's satisfied as well. I did good. I did good on this one. So, hey, hopefully I was loud enough for you guys. But if you guys want to mail me a microphone that can hook up to something, maybe I'll just get a microphone, you know. Hold the microphone like a pastor holds a microphone, and just talk in the microphone, and maybe that'll amplify my voice. You know, if I just talk in the microphone, maybe I'll look into that. Just buy an actual microphone and see if that helps, and bug the shit out of my neighbor at the same damn time. Like, holy shit, he's loud. He's like, it's like he's talking to a congregation in there. He's talking to a congregation. In a way, yes. A congregation of almost 4,000 people. Yep. Not the whole congregation's listening, but I have found some of the congregation is listening, so I may need to get a microphone because some of the congregation is trying to listen to me. For real. Like, they're really trying to listen to me. That's what I've recently found out. Because most people that I think watch my videos, they're not paying attention. Like, I don't think so. I don't think they're paying attention. You know what I mean? Just like kids in school, you know, like, are they paying attention to the teacher? If they're viewing the teacher? No. That's what I think. You know what I mean? If they're just viewing me, doesn't mean they're paying attention and listening to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. That's what I thought. People are just watching but not paying attention. For the most part. Except for a few of you. But other than that, I didn't think people were paying attention. Some of you are like, I really want to hear what you're saying. I'm really trying to pay attention. I'm like, oh shit. All right. I have to get a microphone or something for real, you know. Maybe I'll. Can you get a microphone at Walmart? Or the music store? I'll check out the music store. They'd have a microphone. I know exactly where to go to get a microphone. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to look into it tomorrow. Get a microphone. I'm not even joking either. I'm not joking. I think I know where to get one. Be loud and proud. Pretty soon here, so that's all I want to say. I think that's good enough for this video. So, we'll definitely go to somewhere to get a microphone. See if they have a microphone tomorrow. But I'll talk to you later.